Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. I'm coming right now. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm going to let this build up anyway, this live. I got one thing to do and then I'm going to get right to it. There we go. Multitasking, okay? My name is Lynn. I'm a tarot card reader, if you didn't know that already. And I'm going to do a collective reading. Okay, make sure you like the live. Leave a comment.
Good morning,
That's
good
all I
afternoon.
ask.
I hope everybody's off to a great day.
I'll be posting on 2 pictures at once, so please be a little patient with me. Yeah, I just want you guys to like the live if you can. You know? If you did want a reading while you're on the live, that's possible. You just have to send a donation. That the description is going to have all the information you need for donations, for personal readings. My website, my Patreon is linked there as well. Members to my Patreon get free readings, 1 free reading a month. And the collectives, I did a collective last week, and I'm gonna do zodiac sides for the paid collective in a moment. Maybe today. Maybe I could do that today. But hello, hi, welcome. I'm gonna do a collective reading. I'm gonna get to it in just 1 second. I just have to set up my live on TikTok. Let me see. That's fine. There you go. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh shit. Hi, look at you guys showing up. All 14 of you. Welcome. My name is Lynn. I'm going to do a collective reading shortly. If you'd like to stick around, give me 2 more minutes. I should be finished. You know, all I ask is that you like the live. Maybe you could share, leave a comment, engage, all those things. And subscribe, of course. But just give me a minute. I'm going to come right to it. Don't leave and then so that you don't have to like the live. I know that's why do people do that? It's weird. But if you're here, if you're still here, make sure you like the live for me. I would love that. Welcome, YouTube. Hi. There we go. Just 1 more second. I'm almost there. I'm just trying to set up this TikTok here. Damn. Okay, there we go. There you go. I think it's right now. Okay. Hi, YouTube. Welcome. Good afternoon. It's afternoon, right? It's like 12:30. My name is Lynn Gladlyn, and I'm about to do a tarot card reading. Make sure you like the live for me, okay? If you're into that. If you're going to stick around for that. That's all I ask. Okay? Show me some love. It's an energy exchange. I just, you know, want to make sure you're not just looking at me. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to stick around, just like the live. Like, subscribe. But, did I put the title? I did put the title. I just try and set up this TikTok right quick. I'm like 9 minutes behind. Not too bad. It's been a busy morning for me. I hope everybody's doing well. Let me see. Which one do I want to pick here? Let's just do that one. Oh, God. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. Please forgive me. Oh, I like this moonwalking thing. Michael Jackson's everywhere now, child. There you go. Okay. Let's get into it. Hi, guys. Welcome. It's a collective reading. Hi. Hi, I'm okay. Thanks. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Hi. Look at the comments. I love that. Welcome. You're new here. I'm so glad to have you. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for your comment. That's so sweet of you. My name is Lynn. It's going to be a collective. I did put the title. I pulled some cards for the title. And it looks like it's... Hey, Brittany. Thank you. So glad you made it. Thanks for my little heart. Hi. We got a little bit of time today. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been on since Thursday. Right? Let me put this down a little bit. You're going to have to excuse me. I am going to be eating a little bit of oatmeal while we get through this. Time is limited, but I definitely made time for you. Isn't that special? I'm blessed. How are you? You know what I'm saying? Working through it every day, little by little. Not everything is perfect, but, you know, here we are. Another day, another dollar. Hi, Adapt. How you doing? You doing good? Oh, balanced. My girl says she's balanced. Isn't that a blessing? Okay. Sometimes that's all you can ask for, honey. Is to keep them emotions balanced. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stop doing that. So annoying. You hear something or you know what I'm saying, that just sticks in your head and you can't get it out. It's so annoying. I hate it. I try not to hate anything, child, but sometimes I do. That's the human in me. I know, right? Letting go of control. You didn't know I had tattoos? Oh yeah, I have a lot. I have a lot of tattoos. You didn't know? I have several. Yeah, yeah. Tattooed up. So we're gonna do what we always do. We're gonna roll the dice, get the zodiacs, the planets, and the numbers for synchronicities. I need some likes on that YouTube. All these people coming in and out. I done seen at least 30 of y'all. Okay, you could leave, but I mean, I need you to hit that like button for me. I'm already at like 200 something likes up here at TikTok. Thank you so much, Brittany. Moderators up there. Thank you for those that have come in. Good morning. Hey, Alice. Good morning. What are the other decks I want to use today? Let's see. Um, self-confidence. That seems to be somebody dealing with that. I know I am at times. It doesn't matter how far you are in your journey sometimes. If it's a thing you deal with, it's a thing you deal with. Doubting yourself, self-confidence. That seems to be part of the message too today. I want to do Kevin's deck. I did finally. Thank you for that, Brittany. Yes, live readings are available on the live as always. While I'm doing the live, you can get on the list for a live reading. It's $25, and the payment information is in the description. Off for YouTube, and you can just check out my bio on TikTok if that's something you're interested in. If you wanted a personal reading, the booking is there. You need 199,000 likes. I like that. I like that. Let's get to that. Do we have time? It's 12:44 on the time. We have about a little over an hour and 20 or so minutes. So let's see how much we can get on YouTube. I mean, I can't get no love, YouTube. There's no likes for me out there. I don't know. Let's see. Y'all just looking at your girl face or what? You gonna like the live? What you doing? But yeah. I hope you guys have been well. What's to know about? Know what? Oh, thank you. Know what? Why are you giving Adapt the eyes, Brittany? Oh, for the goal, he said. 100K is a good goal. I like it. We got pretty far last time. We got all the way up to like 90K, remember? That was dope. But we had a little bit more time, though. Thank you, Alice. I see you over there like, yeah, 2 likes there on YouTube. Okay, YouTube. I don't know. Some people kind of do with some weird things. They leave the live just so that they don't have to like the live. And then what, you watch it on the back end? No, I can't really see what that is. I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. Welcome to those that are new on the channel. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for your attention. Make sure you subscribe. Okay, I'm about to get into a collective reading. I just wanted to give some people some time. I see my people coming on here on the TikTok. Hi, hello. What's today? Tuesday? Happy Tuesday. Is that too loud? Can you hear that? How y'all feel about that volume? Because I've been having to go through my channel, edit the videos, make sure you can't hear. It should be okay right here, right? You want to start there? Okay. You want a gradual go? Okay. I definitely want to do these 2 decks today. Let's do the planets. Let's pull those out. I did do 100K before. We did. We did almost like 80 to 90 before, too, last live, which was amazing. So I'm very grateful for that. And all those that put the effort into that. That was a great live. Look at the screen. I'm looking at you. What happened? Oh, I said 10K. Let's start with 100K. Oh, okay. Sorry, I misread that. I missed the 0. Oh, you wanted for the yeah, for the shoes. I love the shoes. I love Michael Jackson. I love those moon shoes. I caught it. Thank you very much. I love that little gift. I appreciate you. Thank you, YouTube. I do appreciate my 2 likes. And for the 3 people that are consistently here, thank you for that. I am live in 2 places. Okay. Yes. Who doesn't like Michael Jackson? I like the little gifts that they have going on with Michael Jackson up there on TikTok. So I'm very entertained by that. But yeah. Make sure you like the video for me on the live so that I know that hype me up. So that I know that you're feeling what I'm talking about, that you're here with me. Okay? Not really asking for much, right? All right. Coins are 444 now. It's an interesting number to choose. Really? I don't be trying to put too much tension on the front of my head. Be trying to give it a break. What book? Which book? This one? I feel like you're talking about this one. Are you talking about that? I do power prayer. So I read. This is 90 Days by Keenan Bridges. I have 2 books by him. Oh, I knew you was talking about this book. Okay, I like it. I love it. So okay, we're creating like a little bit of a family here. I like that. So yeah, I have 2 of his books, and I'll be reading these books. And this is a 90-day one. I jumped on this one, and I'm doing it day by day. And I'm gonna post that today too. If I don't get to it today, I'll definitely do it tomorrow. They say yes. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, we're going over to day 6. Why would you do that? Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Let me ask you a question. Would you be able to do it tomorrow? Meet with him tomorrow?
Tomorrow at what time?
You tell me what time is good for you, because he was talking about after work, but I told him you have 2 young kids, so if he could do it earlier, it would be better.
I could do it anytime during the afternoon. I'll just stop what I'm doing. I'll take a break from that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about the kids?
While they're in school, as long as I can do it anytime between the hours of like 9 and 1, then I'll move around everything else I have going on to make that work. Or if he can do it after school, after I pick them up after work, that's okay too. I'll just make sure I feed them first, and then kakiteo la kaila, for a little while. Let my face up. I can move in.
Okay, because usually he was talking about, let's say, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, or at that time.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe 1 o'clock would have been better for you, but no, right? 1 o'clock is not good.
I mean, I can make it work. I'm on the live right now actually, and I answered your call. So if that's usually what I do during the day. I go to the gym, and then I do this live on YouTube and on TikTok. So I can definitely move that
let's
around.
put it this way. What time you pick up the kids?
I finished picking them up around like 4. So let me put this on mute for everybody to hear my schedule. Child, give me 1 second, okay?
You wanna call me back?
Yeah, let me call you as soon as I'm finished with this. But I don't want Mpave with the time. He's making this, he's doing this for me. So, whatever works best for him, I'll work around it. Okay.
So call me after. Call me after so we could clarify, make sure I said the right thing. So okay. Call me late after.
All right, no problem.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Sorry about that. I had to take that. Everybody can hear me, right? I don't think I hit the mute on this. You can hear me, right? Yeah, I do. They seem to love Miami. Who loves Miami? The UFOs? I know, right? I be seeing them too. Everybody loves Miami. Don't they? The weather is great here. The UFOs love Miami. Gain muscles or gain eggers? I'm not really sure what that means. But are UFOs showing up in Miami? If not soon. Is that so, Adapt? Adapt talking about the UFOs. Y'all think the UFOs gonna show up in Miami? I think they already have. I think they're already here. Adapt. Yeah, I think they do. They do love Miami. Who doesn't love Miami? Day 6 is going to be about releasing prophetic power. So for the person I was talking about, the book and the reading, I read this book. I'm on day 6. You can check out the content. You can check out the video. I've done the power prayer for the past. They're not consecutive days, but I am doing them in order. You can get this book along with me. I got it on Amazon. It wasn't that expensive. I think it was like maybe $10, not even. This one too is another great book, Prayers for Divine Protection. So yeah, someone did say they enjoyed the prayers, and I read them and I interpret it the way I interpret it and I express it. If you are relating to that, if it resonates for you, that's wonderful. If you receive anything from it, that's great. It's really just something that I found that I needed, and I was searching for something. I was watching another reader and he referred this author, and I got the first book I thoroughly enjoyed. So words do hurt, right? They do. That was the last one. So you are definitely locked in with me. I appreciate you for that. I really do. Even if it's just one person, even if it's nobody and it's just me, I'm talking to myself. Because a lot of times I'd be talking to myself, but makes me feel great that there is another person, out there that can relate, that is really, or even if it's helpful, even if it's just relating or helpful, whatever it is, I am very, grateful for that. So check that out. You'll see this. I put this image on there so you could decipher the difference between the videos, because I have workout stuff on there too, and my readings, of course. So if that's something you're interested in, you just want adapting the aliens. Um, check that out. So we're gonna go on day 6 soon. Thank you for the like. I see you gradually growing there. You can do it. I'm really, really proud of you, YouTube. Keep it up. Um, just wait for the aliens. What's with the aliens, Adapt? What's with the aliens today, huh? You're so funny with that. Okay, let's do the planets. What planets are resonating with the reading? That is your own reading. What planets are resonating with the reading? Holy Spirit. One, three planets. I think that's Mars, the North Node, and the Sun. So it's giving a little bit of masculinity there. Thanks for the evil eyes. I really like that. I appreciate that. Um, I don't know. Yeah, that's the North Node. I'm super proud of that. I'm super proud to see that. So definitely picking up on somebody in their North Node. Collectively, North Node. So that's good. I'm glad. The Sun, very strong, illuminating energy. Could be masculine, doesn't necessarily have to be. We both have masculine and feminine side of us. So if I do say one particular sex or gender, just know that. Thank you for the share. The shares are very, very important. I really, really appreciate that. Just know that masculine and feminine is inside of both of us, okay? But the sun gives me masculine, and also I think that's Mars. Is it Mars? Venus and Mars? Let me just make sure. Because sometimes it is Mars. So does Mars. Mars gives me Aries. It gives me masculine. It gives me Emperor. Size is matter. Let's want to be a little bit more. Size does matter. Okay, whatever that means. I'm going to keep it aligned with what the energy that we have here, or else you'll get, removed. So just want to give you that little bit of a warning. It's definitely certainly not a place to play. Okay? I mean, lightheartedly in a positive way, but not in one you're not gonna play in my face, that's for sure. Okay? Okay. Now let's do the zodiac signs. Yay, thank you. Hey girl, I haven't seen you in a while. How is it? How are you? How you been? How's business? Nice to see you. So nice to see you. I haven't seen your name pop up in a little while. Nice to see you. Let's see. What are the zodiacs that I have that are resonating for the reading? Consistent 4 of you. Okay. All right, I like it. Comments are a little weird, but you two never Never lacks on the weirdness, that's for sure. Oh, good. Busy is good. That's nice to hear. That's nice to hear. Here we go, adapt. I love the comments though, as random as they may be. I'm blessed, living, blessed to have. Okay, you gotta go. Thanks. Blessed to have, life, another day, another opportunity. So I really appreciate that. I feel very, very blessed, despite, you know, everything. No despite, but just blessings. So I'm grateful for that. Let's see, what are the zodiac signs? We got the moon. So we got the sun. The moon is not even supposed to be here. That's not even what I'm looking at. And neither is this. The only thing that's supposed to be here is Gemini. So we're gonna roll again, but we did get the moon. So we got Mars before, and thank you so much. I love that. We got Mars before, and we have Venus. So we have both Mars and Venus. 5 for 5. Okay, you two. Okay now. So we got Mars and Venus. So that's masculine and feminine. And women are from Mars, men are from Venus, or men are from Mars, women are from Venus. But anyway, we got the sun and the moon, Mars and Venus. Look at that. Yin and yang. What it's giving. We only got one thing here, which is Gemini, which is the only thing I was really supposed to be pulling. So let's try again with the zodiac signs. That's the only way to peace. What's the other way to peace, Adapt? I'm sure you're going to tell us. The yin and yang thing? Because it's so crazy because Gemini is twins too. It's two sides. So we're going to pull some of these cards here too. The karma cards that I like so much. Let's see. What's going on with what are the zodiacs? Please, Spirit. Aquarius twice. God's love. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Okay. You can keep that coming. You can keep that coming. I like purple too. That's like one of my favorite colors. I like red and blue too. You're like right on the head. Come along, head. Okay. It's a weird name, but I mean, who am I? Who am I? Aquarius twice. I don't usually see Aquarius pop up that much, so I love to see it. I did see Uranus when I flipped the last time, which is interesting. So somebody could be an Aquarius, very rebellious. Okay, I can definitely resonate with that. Having to deal with sometimes you'd be like, why am I this way? Listen, this is just the way you were made, and you got to deal with it just like other people do. I'm here to tell you that Aquariuses have to deal with themselves just the way other people have to deal with them too. We got to find as much patience for us as y'all have to find it for us too. Very rebellious, but we're like one of a kind and not probably, more than likely the most valuable on your team there, okay? And we also have Capricorn. So 2 Aquarius and Capricorn for the signs that are resonating. We might get an interruption because I am going to have somebody come check something out for me. Oh, I'm going to respond to your DM. I do see you. Hi, welcome. I am going to respond. I just want to gather my words a bit before I do. Okay, there's a particular reason why I did end that relationship, and I'm going to explain myself. If you could just please allow me a little bit of time before I respond. But thanks for coming by, even if it's in the background. I just see you. I feel you too. So just give me a little time, and I'll respond to that. One thing about being on this internet, boy, you cannot hide your face, so you better be able to speak on what you said, back up, believe in what you said, or at least own up to it. And I'm definitely that type. So I mean, I'm equipped for the job. I'll tell you that much. Okay, even if I was wrong, I'm not too prideful to say I'm sorry or anything like that. But I will stand on what I said and what I did. But anyway, let's do the synchronicities with the numbers. Okay. Oh boy, here we go. So much to explain. I already get it. So I mean, it's okay to have uncomfortable conversations. It's a healthy thing. Okay. Let's look at these zodiac signs really quick. Okay. What's up with you? What's up? Get out of the way. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. My bad. There it is. What are the houses? 4, 2, and 12. 4 has come out almost every reading. So there's something about you know, the root, the mother, okay? Family, your foundation, home life. Somebody could be really, sometimes you have to go back, you know, and really work on that foundation. Foundation may not be a physical thing, it may be something inside, you know? So really stabilizing that foundation really good, something about it, or your community, your home life. This is heritage too. The fourth house is also where you learn what gifts you have, what has been passed down to you, and stuff like that. That's found in the fourth house. So look at what the zodiac signs, your birth chart, you can get. There are lots of websites. Be careful where you put your information. Make sure it's a reputable one. I have spoken on, you know, those websites several times. When I speak on them, sometimes they get a bit congested. So I don't want to call out one particular one, but just make sure that you're really looking and doing your research. Don't just put your information anywhere, okay? But you can get your birth chart information online pretty easily. Um, and the fourth house is coming up, and that is based off of your foundation, family, background, roots, you know, where you come from inherently, and home life. 2, self worth, possession, finances, personal values. And I could see how that could correlate very much so with the fourth house. You know, the things that you value sometimes come from your home life, your values, and your family, your foundation, how you were raised, things like that. So the second house, finances, possessions, self worth, personal values. And the 12th house, spirituality. So we did have the moon. I'm not surprised. So this this is definitely about that. Spirituality, spelled subconscious, isolation, and secrets. So maybe there's something that you're finding out, you're learning about yourself, about your background, about your family, about your foundation, your roots, your heritage, things like that. Okay, that's going to be significant. So with these dice that come out and the numbers, they're also synchronicities. So you could be seeing 12, 12, 2, 2, 2. Are you seeing any repeating numbers? You let me know if you are. 12, 12, 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4. Didn't somebody just mention 4, 4, 4? I feel like you did, Brittany. The cost of the gift was 4, 4, 4, right? 18, 18. Okay. So, you know, you could, that breaks down to like 9 and 9, or 9, right? Because 9 and 9, it'd still be 9 plus 9 is still what, 18, and that would still be 9. So 9 is completion. Now that was my new balance of coins. Oh, okay, yeah. So there we go. Because 4 came out, 4, 4, 4, 2, 2, 2, 12, 12. Okay. So look into a little bit of, you see 909. Oh, hey, look at you. Nice to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Some of the people that have been on for, have been rocking with me for a minute, are just popping through, which I really appreciate and love. So nice to see you. I hope you've been well. Nice to see your name come up. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I missed you. You missed me more. I can't tell. I can't tell. I'm just kidding. Um, that's that. Okay. So the second house, the fourth house, and the 12th house. Oh yeah, make sure that you're, when you do pull up your birth chart. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Make sure you do look up your birth chart. You're looking at the different planets. It takes time to really understand the birth chart. So give yourself time. You're gonna probably have to look at it several times. You know how they taught us in school to look at a map? It's the same way. Okay? There's a key at the bottom. Look at what all the different symbols mean. You're going to have to look at the symbols. It's going to say something. It's not really going to give you the definition you need. You're going to have to go on the internet and look up that concept. Okay? Ascending, north node, south node. Look it up and see, what is the premise of south node? What is the premise of north node? Okay, what is that? What does that mean when it's in this sign? That, when the process of doing this is a process of getting to know yourself. And you can feel it, and that's why you can't tell. Can't tell or can't tell? Um, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah. So look at the different aspects that are in that house. When I mean aspects, I mean zodiac signs, planets, degrees. That's another thing too. You know, degrees. I haven't gotten there, but I'm getting there. But degrees are major. Once you put all those, I knew that's what you meant. Don't worry. I got you. That's another important aspect with the degrees, okay? And once you get put all those parts together, next thing you know, you reading birth charts. Smart as hell, right? A whole master. Let's see. Oh, I said I wanted to do the karma cards. I don't have a lot of time because I know somebody's gonna ring my doorbell any minute. Let's just see. These are kind of like the dice. Where we at on the likes? Almost at 20K. Okay. Listen. She don't. Ain't no better for me. She ain't got the recipe. No, she don't. She don't. These are almost like the dice, but just on cards. Let's just see if we get any confirmations, any synchronicities. You know what I'm saying? Give me one card at a time, please, Spirit. Ooh, okay. 2 cards. Your destiny, where you belong. The 10th house, your career. So this is significant. I mean, we did talk about possessions and finances. So the 10th house is significant as well. Your destiny, basically where you belong, your career. That's a big one. And Cancer, intuition to project attitudes from the past and resulting from history. So something about the past. Thank you so much. I think that was a gift. Thank you for the roses. Okay, yes, I see them. Cancer. So where your this sign could be in your birth chart is significant, but also the premise about the card really is about intuition, really, and how you're projecting the things that you're intuiting, right? And the attitudes about things that have happened in the past and the result of um those things from the past, resulting of history. So maybe you've been through some things. Haven't we all been through some things? What else? Thank you for those that are following, new to the channel. You know, welcome. Thank you for the 1010. Oh, 111 on the time. Mars. We got Mars. So there goes one. One synchronicity. I love that. Mars. Drive. So yeah, for sure. Lots of action. This gives me Emperor vibes too. So you could be in your Emperor, male or male or female. You get one more spirit. It's a synchronicity for me. What's this one? It's trying to come. I'm gonna take one more since it didn't fall. Capricorn. Did we do Capricorn? Did we have Capricorn? We did. How about that? So that's 2. Same thing. I might actually be maybe a little good at this. I don't know. So we got 2 things: Mars and Capricorn, and Mars and Capricorn came out in the dice as well, right? New goal is 199K. 199K. Let's get it. Let's go. So we have to keep those fingers tapping, right? We have to keep those things tapping. We have to fight for our sovereignty here. Is what I'm trying to fight for. Can we do this, or do we need some help? Do we need to be managed? Do we need to be managed, guys, or can we do it? Can we do it? I don't know. Let's see. Is it possible? Almost at 20K. And Uranus. How about that? How about that? Didn't I say Uranus? Aquarius. Uranus is ruled. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, so that's another synchronicity. There we go. It's all popping out. Wow. Would you look at that? I said I was gonna take one more. Okay, we're gonna do 2 more. That kind of fell on the floor. I don't like stuff falling on the floor, but you know, it's okay. Saturn. Maturity that brings caution regarding and limits imposed. Saturn. Saturn is a lot of structure too, you know? Yeah, not a very dreamy type of energy. Very, very realistic, structured energy. So it's not bad. Let me see what's on the floor. Pisces. Pisces. So very spiritual, which came out in the dice as well. Spirituality to ultimately experience. So each experience really interpreted when it comes to its spiritual impact. You could be looking at things that way. Trusting your psychic knowledge. Yes, trusting and having confidence in yourself and trusting what it is that you are experiencing spiritually. That's a task, isn't it? At times it is. I don't know about you guys. But for me, it can be. Okay. Resulting from the indecision or about. Maybe you could be struggling with a little bit of indecision. Okay. Or going back and forth with what you either know, have decided on spiritually, or have been guided to have some sort of understanding spiritually, which I get totally. But it's just not a fun place to be if that is, that is something that you're going through. Let's jump into the oracle cards now, and then we'll get into tarot. Let's see what the message is. Let's do past, present, future. Yes? How you guys feel about that for the oracle? I don't want to just lay them all out. I want to try to see if I can have some structure here. Which one you want to do? Let's do this one. 20K. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for that, Brittany. And thank you for 20K. Thank you for 7 likes, YouTube. I appreciate that too. Okay. I just saw Aquarius too. Somebody is an Aquarius. Aquarius is popping out. Okay. Oh, sorry. Sleepy. Somebody's in Aquarius. Some Aquarius is popping out. Thank you for the 20K. I love those purple hearts. I love purple. You're an, oh yes, that's right, Alice. You are an Aquarius. Your ascendant sign. Okay. I just saw Gemini again too. And I saw that on the dice. Aquarius and Gemini. Aquemini. Right? So these decks can be a little messy. I'm nervous, but let's see what they say. All right. For my collective, extract my energy from this. That's fair. I need the messages for the collective. One card at a time. Give me the past. What's the past energy? Past energy for the collective? Not the collective. Okay. That's very, very specific. And then when I said I pray, when I was focusing on shuffling cards, I wanted to get the message for the collective. That's confirmation. And I was like, extract my energy. Give me the message for the collective that's necessary for the collective. So, here we go. Okay. We'll get back to that. What's the present energy? Work. Okay, so it's the second thing about work here. A business, a job. What is future energy here? Future energy. Card of time. Not game over. Future energy, game over. Maybe some games is ending. Things are about to come to an end. Game over. Completion. An ending of something that is coming. That's future energy. And give me one for advice. Okay. Snapped. It almost flipped on its head here. Somebody's a bit unhinged. Is that the advice? You may have somebody around that is a bit unhinged. All right. Thank you. 8 likes. Okay, I like it. Let's see, we can grow. Can we get to over 20? Don't leave. Why are you always leaving? Where are you going to? Will you leave and come back? You leave and come back because you don't want to be responsible for the life? What's with that? It's weird. 22? Like, okay, I like it. Let's see how fast we can get to 50. I'm trying to prove a point here. I mean, so I know it's only 6 of us, and I know you're listening to me as you're doing other things, and I really appreciate that so much. I love you for that. I have not seen the red heart stop since, so thank you very much. Okay, tell me more about this collective, the past energy with the collective. What is this about? Ooh, somebody's at the door. Past energy with the collective. Knowledge. Okay, so collectively, you guys have gained some knowledge, and that makes me very proud. Because hey, hi, that's such a nice hey. Thanks for the like. I gotta answer the door, so please give me a moment. I knew this was gonna happen. I warned y'all, but I'll be right back. I just got hot flashes. Collectively, knowledge has been gained, so that means, oh shit, he's knocking now. That means I done my job. You gotta learn something. One moment. I'm coming. I'm just gonna set this up for him so he could get in here without me. Just give me 1 second. Interruptions today are insane, but it's okay. So it's right in here. No problem. Thank you so much. Oh, so okay. See it up there? Oh. Mhm. So the air handler is over there. Mhm. So can you show me the one outside? The thermostat first. Yes, it's out here. No. Well, that's the attic, so there's no like roof. That's here. Right. When the
That's a cat. Yeah, there's a cat. Like I saw it because I. There's two. Oh, there's two. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. He's gonna knock when he. Oh, you stay with me. You're so sweet. I love that about you. So he's gonna knock when he needs to come inside. Right now, he's working on the outside. So just give me some patience. Thank you so much. All right. So there has been knowledge collectively, which I really appreciate. So that means you guys are hearing what I'm saying. I'm part of the collective as well. We're learning and growing, which is great. What's with the work in the business in the center here in the present energy? That wants to come out. I'm gonna let it. Virgo. Somebody could be a Virgo. Union. Okay, something maybe what you work or what you do could be coming into union that, or there is a union when it comes to has to do with work. Could be somebody you work with or around what you do or something you do you work on. There's a partner within this. This person could be a Virgo, or you could be, or that's highly aspected in their chart. Like a work, okay, like a work bae, work partner, somebody you're going to be able to work with. Okay, what's with the game over? Oh, game over with the spell work. I love to see that. Come on into the live. You don't have to watch from the background. We love to see you. We're nice here. Come on and give us a follow, a like. Like the live. We really appreciate that. Right? You see that, Brittany? You see that too? Yes. Game over for the spell work. We love to see that. Okay, Spirit, come through. Yes. That should really help some of us with our confidence here. Just to let you know. You know what I'm saying? It has subsided. Seems like the war is good. Dare I say the war or the battle? Tell me more about this knowledge in the past. Could have been based off the knowledge that you've gained. Ooh, that flipped. Scarcity, lack, poverty, struggle, and parents. Ooh, there goes the foundation. So this could be knowledge about. I'm getting more so about battle. Maybe I don't really want to. I mean, you could claim that maybe the battle is over, but not the war. But I'm getting more so the war. We'll see. I mean, everybody's situation is different. Maybe you're still at war. Maybe you think this particular battle is done. But I mean, I don't necessarily feel like that. I'm feeling more so the war. I think the war is over. And maybe you just some of us have a hard time. I told you about that story about there was a guy I think in the Vietnamese war. He was in the jungle and he was oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And he was at war for so long, and I think he had like a special team or something like that. Yes, hallelujah to that. And the war was over, and he didn't know, and he stayed at war an additional like 30 years in the jungle, something crazy like that. They sent his family, they sent messages, and he all thought it was super suspicious or like the other side trying to trick him or something like that. All his soldiers left. He was the only one still at war for years. So that is, something you want to not necessarily do. You don't want to keep fighting a war that's over, right? That war is over, but it's still lingering on in your energy, and you're still carrying on. Oh, that's what the live is about. That my morning message that I just posted out, putting holstering those weapons and letting your defenses come down a bit, because I think the war is over. Okay, you can be vulnerable again, especially emotionally. You don't have to have such a tough armor like you are at war anymore. But there's something about a lack mindset, scarcity or lack or something like that, struggle, that sometimes we do inherit from our parents, or it's something learned. There's knowledge that you're learning. This too gives me not it doesn't necessarily, I mean, that card looks real crazy, right? But what I maybe that's why you feel balanced, okay? So we're starting to accept the idea. I like that. But this also gives me like somebody who maybe your family didn't come from entrepreneurs as much, right? And that has never really been looked at something that was very fruitful or successful, or something that you could survive off of being an entrepreneur, so to say. And that mindset could have really stopped you from really aspiring to be. Mhm. I need a second to read that. Anything is like SOS, a warning, is the same message. Some haven't heard yet. Strife. Okay. I mean, I think I feel what you're saying, but um, it's like a mindset that you've been have to learn your way out of collectively. Maybe this is something more than one person could have been dealing with. Learning how to rid yourself of a particular mindset that you could have learned or picked up, or could have been part of your foundation. Right or wrong. We're not placing blame and trying to make anybody's parents feel bad in any kind of way. People are very, very sensitive, but the reality of every situation is just the reality, and you have to learn to accept that and move forward. There's no necessarily need for you to get all your feelings in the way of that. Okay, somebody could be a Virgo. Anyway, tell me more about this present here. Woo! Not what I say. Somebody's an Aquarius. Aquarius, come front and center. This message is for you, baby. Oh, we got the caution popping out too. Aquarius. Somebody's a Virgo. Somebody's an Aquarius. This got something to do with a union, and it has something to do with work too. 30K. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's keep going. Let's try to make it to at least 60K, 70K for you, girl. Okay. Trying to show these people that we do not need a manager. Do we need? Oh, I love it. I missed it. That's the one I wanted to see. That's the one I wanted to see. We need a manager. We need to be able to. We need help getting to where we're going. Help is always great. I'm not going to deny that sometimes we do. But let me see what y'all talking about. Can you do it? Can you hit those likes for me or what? Let's see here. Somebody in Aquarius. There's a Virgo and an Aquarius, and I have a union. Tell me about this spell work and the game over. Got it. In cahoots. Hey there. Hi. Welcome to the live. So thank you for the like. I appreciate that. Slow and steady. Slow and steady, Mr. Race, you too. Okay, child. You can do it. Keep chugging along. Okay. You got this. There's some sort of cahoots or like working together. This is future energy too. But this is ending. That's so crazy. Future and ending. I'm pulling future and future. Ma'am, can you take a card? Ma'am, help me. Oh, sure. I have no problem helping others. All you have to do is leave a donation. I don't even tell you how much to give. So you give what you can, and I will give you the energy comparable to what you give, but I'll still be able to help you. If you wanted a reading on the live, it's $25. Okay, if you wanted a personal reading one-on-one, it's $50, and you can book that through the link that's in my description or in the TikTok bio. Okay, thank you so much for your comment. But It's so funny that I'm talking about future and I'm letting you know what's ending in the future. Future could be anything: 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 weeks, a year, whatever. It's going to depend on you. But this working together, secret collaboration of like dark alliances, that's coming to an end, okay? Exhale. How about that? Exhale. Tell me about this past with the parents and the scarcity and the knowledge. Third wheel. This could have been some sort of, maybe your parents intervened, or maybe they were some sort of third wheel or third party in your situation, or maybe there was another third party. But this is something that happened in the past already. This third party. What about it? You want more than a third party? I don't want to just leave it there. Oh, light team, destiny. So something was, either karmically meant to happen. A Leo. Hi, Leo. This is a part of your path. Okay, this third party experience that you may have had, some got to do with your parents, though. Okay, this could have been something that, they say the sins of a mother, sins of a father, whatever. But like they're like in Creole, in Haitian culture, you say not to jump over fires. Not to jump over fires if you have a tail, because your tail could catch on fire. Um, that's basically, why am I referencing this? Because there's some sort of something that was passed on, has something to do with your foundation, your parents. And that could have led you into some sort of third party situation that you had to learn your way through. Okay, maybe you had to do some inner child work right here. Your light team helped you do this. At 35, okay, with the gatekeeper. Um, like no 10. I don't know what that means. Current feelings and thoughts for me. It doesn't quite work like that, but I did explain it to you so you understand. This is a collective read, but if you wanted something personally for you, you have to send a donation, and that information is written in the description. Okay, your light team helped you to this. Okay, you had to maybe possibly go through a dark night of the soul, work through some karma, work through some learned behaviors, that maybe had you in some third party nonsense. You know what I'm saying? This all traced back to something particular, and this was a part of your destiny, a part of your path, a part of faith, a part of karma. And your light team and your spiritual team helped you through that. That was nice and clear. Thank you so much, Spirit. Tell me about this present energy right here. What's this union with this Aquarius and this Virgo, this work? Ooh, intent to harm. Not intent to harm. Somebody has intent to harm. Is it one of these? What do you mean by this? A narcissist. Maybe okay, I'm getting two things. This person in this union that you could have been working with. 11 likes. I like it. Thank you so much, you two. Keep going. I know you can do it. I love you very much. You got it. Okay, where we at? TikTok 33.3. Okay, keep going. I want to see that number go. I want to at least get out of 60 before we get up out of here. We got 20 minutes. But somebody was a narcissist. They did not have good intentions. This could have been the partner or the third wheel to this union. But we're gonna see. We're gonna pull one more. Somebody was a narcissist. I'm never wrong, he says. They did not have good intentions. 333. What's 333? Oh, 33.3. Okay. You and those synchronicities, you catching all of them, huh, Brittany? Okay, tell me more about this narcissist. What about this intent to harm here in the middle? You could have had a partner. This is present energy too. Some of you are dealing with this. This is theft. This person could be stealing anything. Your energy, your ideas. If it's work. Whatever that you're working on. Yeah. Maybe they're working with somebody with this cahoots in the future. This is not going to go through. You're definitely surrounded with a light team here, but there's a narcissist here trying to steal. Tell me more about this narcissist. A Leo and drugs. Didn't somebody just say Leo? Yeah, what you're creating could be what you're creating with where you work. What the Jehovah was and is a passage and a gatekeeper like hell and a sin promise to invoke. Okay, Kat, we're not gonna get that deep into it. It could totally distract me, but I feel like this has something to do with something that you're creating. Okay, this person could have some addictions. We are also getting a Leo that could be aspected. So one of you could be a Leo. Somebody could be dealing with addictions. Okay. Tell me more about this present energy right here. Mm-hmm. Bribe. Coercion, bribe, corruption. Something is not straight. It's crooked. Don't lay right. Could something within this union. Okay, however you, this is incepted into whatever you're creating with the business. Maybe you started this off with this person. This person didn't have good intentions, or somebody within their energy didn't, because we do have a third party here. Okay, so take it where it resonates. Not everybody's situation is going to be the same. No, you don't have to be sorry. It's okay. I love the comments. I'm going to go back and read them. I just didn't want to get too sidetracked with what I was thinking. So you don't have to be sorry. I welcome them. Thank you very much. I want to hear your opinion and what you think, as elaborate as it is. Okay, it was your mom. Ooh, child. For some of us, that may be it. And your brother. Okay, tell me more about this future cahoots energy right here for the future. The game over. Player, that came out in reverse. So it is given that that you could have been in a union. I asked for just to extract my energy out of this, and it is definitely showing that, because presently we don't have none of this going on. But this could have been in the past. This could be for some of you going through this right now collectively. You guys have knowledge. I've been speaking on this for a while. So if you are dealing with this right now, where you're trying to navigate yourself through this, I get it. Okay, a partner could be, really impacting your work, what you're trying to create. They could be trying to steal it for themselves. There's a third party. We have a Libra here as well. Somebody that was a player. They could possibly not want to be a player no more. You know what I'm saying? In cahoots with somebody else. That makes sense, because there is a third party here. But this non-committal person is now in reverse here. Maybe in the future they're not going to want to play no more because it's going to be game over. They don't want to play because it's game over. That makes sense. Tell me more. Future energy. That's, I don't know if I want to say that. Yes, see what I'm talking about? Deity. You are carrying deity energy. Maybe this is what they wanted to steal. Intellectual theft. What you know, your knowledge, maybe your downloads, what you know, you're carrying a deity's energy. That happens sometimes. We do that. Some of us, I mean, you could ask for it, you can call on it, and, some of us, we're just vibrating so high and we're aligned so much with a particular deity that happens. So somebody's trying to steal that, either your connection, or you can't really steal that, but sometimes people think they can. But this is intellectual. This is coming from the mind, and I did see creation. So this is something that you're creating out of your own creativity, maybe alongside spiritually with this deity. Maybe what you do with spiritual. 3 more fell out. That's what they want to steal. Oh, yes, honey. Get finance blockages. Could have been the spell work that is coming to an end, if you could have experienced that. Finance blockages, technology acting wonky, or maybe that's how you're doing what you're doing. Intellectual theft, but something has to do with technology. Maybe you're on the internet, singers and rappers, but somebody was very hopeful, very optimistic. Okay, which is good. Although you were in the middle of this, still very hopeful, or maybe they were optimistic to get this done. Don't forget that it started out with game over, so don't lose sight of that. Okay, let me get one more with the future energy right here. Then we're gonna switch cards. What's this future energy right here? Ooh, yeah, a role model. So I could see how you could be carrying this deity, and you're a role model, somebody that is, you know, a great example. Doesn't mean that you're perfect. Doesn't mean you do everything right. Doesn't mean any of that. Doesn't mean you make mistakes. You own up to them. You know how to apologize. You're not too prideful. Somebody was being greedy. They could have had you around, but having you around is a blessing. But that's not enough. They want to take and devour you. Look how he's eating that up. Eating everything. Somebody was greedy. You were a role model. You were just surrounded by, now, not necessarily saying that your parents had anything to do with this, so maybe the what you learned or had to unlearn from certain experiences with that. Give me the advice on Snap. What does that have to do? Yeah, there's a lot of gossip. This person could snap because, let me just put that in right quick. Snapped because this didn't work. So now they're gonna spread lots of lies about you and stuff like that. Yeah, possibly a feminine or somebody in their divine feminine energy. We both have both, energies. This is a very friendly place here, so we have all types of viewers. Okay, it's the collective. So maybe give me one more on this past energy here. victory. So you were successful. This happened already for some success, winner. Or maybe you were just sitting in very victorious energy. Okay, victorious over. See, it says light team, destiny. Sometimes you have to go through things to get on your path. You need those tools. You need those experiences in order to be victorious. That makes sense. What about this coercion here with this Leo? Runner. Oh, somebody's trying to run away. Oh, thank you. Or maybe you ran away from this whole situation. Tell me more about the runner. That flipped in reverse. Candle magic. Oh, if you have questions, remember you have to send a donation and I can answer your question for you, okay? I see, Megs, you want to ask a particular question. You're spamming it, and I understand you're very passionate about what you want to know, but there is an order to things here. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm not catching everything. Thank you so much for the comments and what you're saying. Thank you, Brittany. She go ahead and put the, directions on what I'm saying up there for your questions and your comments if you need enlightenment on that, okay? All you need to do is send a donation to the Cash App and the payment information that's there, okay? If somebody's running away or you ran away from this candle, this candle magic is in reverse. Somebody was very, I think the motive for this could have been insecurity. Lots of us deal with partners that are jealous of us, envious, could be a bit insecure. Maybe you seemed a bit too confident. You know what I'm saying? So I see my flame is jumping. I might be right on the head there. Illusionist. So that bothered somebody. So, a lot of things we don't understand or we can't completely grasp or we don't know how that person becomes that. How are they carrying that energy? So we try to dissect it, destroy it. That happens sometimes. Give me more on this past energy. Balance. Somebody could be very balanced. What you got here for me? The past. That's quite a bit. Yeah, there was a lot of manipulation by the opposition. Opposition, manipulation, and conflict. This was this past energy that you were victorious over. So you could have been emotionally manipulated. Okay, that's how they wanted you looking. That's how they could be looking now. This opposition's getting back whatever they put out because you get back whatever energy you put out. And this caused a lot of conflict for you. This was the center of your conflict. Give me one more in the past with this. And I say that balance. Here it is again. You stayed balanced. You stayed. Somebody said something about the chakras. I think it was adapt. Yeah. Tell me more about this present energy with the. Some of you are dealing with this presently. Yeah, it's a false documents, false something, false info, false agreement, false contract, false flame, false union. Somebody's not being genuine. Tell me more. Yes, again. Somebody trying to beyond dreams. Somebody trying to steal, guys. His theft again. This came out before. Intellectual theft and theft right here. Look. Some of you are dealing with this presently. Okay, they could be stealing your content. They could be stealing whatever you're creating. I don't know, use watermarks, protect yourself as much as possible, but there is theft afoot. Okay, this came out 3 times. Look, intellectual theft as well. Okay, I don't know what you guys are creating. I do see a couple creators on here. Maybe you make something, maybe you do something online. Look, technology. Okay, nice. 40 more to go. I like that. 20 more to go. Okay, almost there. Maybe we can make it to 70. Who knows? But there is definitely theft here. Tell me more. North Node. We got this. Collective, you're in your North Node. This happens sometimes when you are, I mean, anybody could be stealing it. This happens sometimes. Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet. When you are on your path is when you get tested the most. This is confirmation because North Node came out before. Ancestors. Your ancestors are with you. They're with you. They're right there with you. So don't doubt that you're not receiving that support. You are. Things may get difficult, but they're with you. I love this song. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Tell me about this future energy right here. Again, they're spreading rumors. Look. Confirmation. Same cards are coming out, but this is a different deck. Okay, false narrative, spreading a false narrative. I honestly wouldn't worry too much about the false narrative. Stay in who you are, your character, it will show. I've been through it. Okay, lots of people think they know who I am, what I've been through, what my story is, based off what they've heard from other people. I don't worry about that. I don't let, that stress me out too much. I am human. I do have feelings, but at the end of the day, who I am and what I stand for and the truth, it will come out. As all I have to do is continue standing in what I believe in and who I am and keep presenting myself that way, even with copycats or not. Like, okay, I was just thinking about this in the car when I was at the gym. You want to copy and you want to steal? Okay, well, steal this. I'm a role model, right? Okay, I'm gonna have you copy me all the way to your highest self. Well, you want to be like me? You want to be a reader too? Okay, you can try to pretend to be a reader, but you can't pretend health. Can you pretend picking up those weights? Can you pretend doing some cardio? Can you pretend the dedication it takes every day to pour into yourself, to eat healthy? Can you do that? If you can do, there you eventually you won't be pretending, and then guess what? Both you and I will be another army, another person in the army of the light. You're gonna evolve right in front of yourself. Keep following me. Keep following me. That's exactly what I was made to do. Okay, you want to copy? God's gonna make me a type of person that you copy so much that you elevate right before your eyes. It's gonna inspire you to become a brand new type of person. Everything has a purpose. Everything has a purpose. You want to copy? Okay, I'm going to give you something to copy. Be that. And I'm not competing with you. I don't compete with anybody. But since you're here, be that. Do that. Wake up 6 o'clock in the morning and go to the gym before you go to work, before you take care of them kids. And then come home and make a clean meal for everybody to eat. Balance your budget and your finances so that you can afford to maintain all the things that you're trying to do, your goals, your dreams that you're creating yourself. You want to say you're me? That's what I'm doing. You do it too then. Okay? Copy that. I never, you will look, if you want to be able to influence others and help others, they're going to copy. Give them something to copy. You don't have to fight it. Make it work. That's how you transmute. Make it work for you. Somebody want, there is, that's what it looks like to me, man or woman. It doesn't matter who it is. Yes. Oh, hold on. I'm coming. Guys, just give me 1 second. I'm sorry. The sun out so that it doesn't have to struggle so much. Okay, so getting it in there. Oh my God, I have to go. How long will you be up in here?
The tallest. I'm short, so I have to be like.
No, how long? How long? I have to leave here and very, very, very soon to pick up my daughter from school.
My head is in like half hour.
It only takes you 2 minutes. I'm right down the street to pick up from school.
I can talk to your husband first in my truck, and then I maybe wait for you come back. Is this sounds good for you?
Okay.
Sounds good.
Let's
You can leave. Wait.
I have to extend it.
Oh yeah, please. You want me to call your ex-husband, right?
While I go pick her up from school?
No, I mean about the AC.
Yeah, sure. You can do that while I go pick her up.
Yeah, but call.
So this is how I usually get up there. Oh, can you grab this?
Yeah.
This is empty.
I'm shocked too.
It's okay. There you go. It's empty. I have like 10 minutes and then I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, let me go outside.
I'm gonna leave this right here so that when you...
Yeah, sure. I will be back when you come back.
Okay. Just give me like 5 minutes. You can let yourself out. You can leave it open because I'm gonna come through the door and lock it anyway. The front door?
Yeah, I wait outside. You're
okay.
leaving, right?
Yeah, just pull the door behind you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wait when you come back.
All right, no problem. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna close this out and then I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Where was I? I have like 5 minutes. Let's see. Look, protection. Okay, you have protection from this. I just want to do the tarot before I go. Where we're at. We're almost at 50K. Look at that. We're almost at 50K. I'm so proud of us. Thank you so much. Okay, let me get the past energy right here for the tarot. What's the past energy for the collective, please, Holy Spirit? Very quickly. What's the past energy? past energy. Ooh. This was definitely a journey, right? This is my journey card, so you were on your path. Okay, this was a part of your path because you've been very consistent, very practical, very reliable, lots of patience. You don't think you will see you tomorrow? Go. I mean, I know. I just want to close this out. I don't know if I'm going to come on tomorrow, but I will be back again this week. I will be back maybe Thursday, if not Wednesday, because I kind of alternate between studying and my other obligations. So that's why I just want to finish this though. Okay, I have a couple minutes, just a couple. So that's the past. What's the present energy? I gotta get on earlier for you guys. What's the present energy? Or not talk so much in the beginning. What's the present energy for the collective? Ooh, we got you. See? Confirmation. Go. You're so sweet. I'm going. Two of Cups, a union here. So that's confirmation. Very ambitious. What's the ambitious? This person was very ambitious. What does that mean? What do you mean by that? With the tarot? Tell me more. Ooh. Five of Cups. Well, they're in loss and sorrow. I'm kind of feel like this person could feel a bit regretful. Yeah. Anticipation. What's the anticipation? Expectations, planning. Okay, so maybe what they were planning, they're not getting what they expected. Yeah, what they were trying to manifest. 50K. Yay. We got maybe a couple minutes to try to get past that 50K. What's this manifestation? They're very ambitious. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, healing. So you, either man or woman, coming out as the Queen of Pentacles, very, very ambitious. You could be manifesting. But the other person in this union is sitting in sorrow. Okay? Maybe whatever it is that they were anticipating to get off of you, that's not working. You are healing in this healing energy. Protected, I showed you. Tell me more about this present energy. Whoever's dealing with this presently. Yes, look, the angels. Balance, temperance. Balanced out. Good for you. Good for you. What's the future? That's confirmation, okay? We're getting the same message over and over again, which makes me feel really good, honestly. Momentum. I love green, too. That looks really nice. I like that. Momentum. Confirmation. Yes, Brittany, confirmation. So there's things picking up here. Ooh. Somebody could be very anxious because this game is over. And either you're receiving messages or there's momentum picking up. So there's an anxiety. What's the anxiety about? The devil. The devil, an imbalance, somebody that is imbalanced. They're okay. This is why it's game over, because whoever was opposing you in this way on your journey, they're getting quite nervous at this point. Okay, give me one more on the past. Quite nervous and anxious. Could be karma. Yeah, judgment. So you've come in some sort of awareness about your past. It's almost like healing. Collectively, you've healed, learned, call judgment on something. Awareness. This happened already. Okay, this happened already. For some of you, could still be dealing a little bit of this high priestess. I'm spot on. You could be in this high priestess energy, man or woman. You have the gift of sight, at least for yourself, insight. This is confirmation, and that is also confirmation for the reading. High priestess and a hierophant. Look at that. Tell me about this future energy here. Ooh. Theft. Again, in every deck. Every deck. Theft. Oh, wow. Wow. And lies. Wheel of Fortune and upright, and Ace of Pentacles. This could have been what they were trying to steal, or deception, or lie. Ten of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Keep going. Okay? You might not be able to see. I said this last time I was on. You might not be able to see what it is. You might not be able to see. It may feel like you're just grudging through quicksand or muddy water and you're not really getting anywhere. You are. Keep pushing through. You are. Okay? This is what they wanted to steal from you. Your new opportunities, your Ace of Pentacles, your fortune. Your good fortune, your Ten of Pentacles. Some of us are Ten of Pentacles all on our own. This is in the future. That game is over, though. Tell me more. Abandonment. So you've walked away, or maybe they have abandoned this idea, this Hierophant. It came out. It's either you are coming out as a high priestess of the Hierophant, or this could have been a Hierophant. It's someone in this Hierophant energy. right? I'm getting like religious, cult-like leader or group. You know what I'm saying? You could be abandoning that concept or idea or that person. You know what I'm saying? Who could have been in that? They're walking away from this whole assignment here or whatever. Somebody walking away. What's this? 8 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. Yes. Single. Not attached. Single, solitude, and success. Single, sexy, and successful. 9 of Pentacles. Somebody's, yes. You made it. Look, the Lovers flipped in reverse. That's okay. And you have a new beginning here. I like it. A wounded warrior overcoming a lot of conflict and competition over this wounded warrior. You could have been the one that people were very competitive over. Or now you are sitting in this energy. What's the advice? You're protective, guarded, defensive. We talked about that too. Soon you're going to be able to put that guard down. Put those justice. It's justice. I'm gonna leave it there. I gotta go anyway. You've been through quite with the buckle here, but I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. There's justice here, and you still have intact your 10 of Pentacles, your abundance, your Ace of Pentacles on your own. The soulmate card is on your. This is self-love, not attached. To confirm that 9 of Pentacles. If it's not now, you're sitting in this energy. This energy is coming. Okay? I'm gonna go. I gotta go. I got another thing I gotta get to. But thank you so much for all your likes and your love and your attention. I'll be back again. I think maybe either Wednesday or Thursday. Okay? I really appreciate you guys. I return all your energy back to you, cleanse and in divine light, and I call mine back to me. And I can't wait to see you guys again. I'm gonna try to get on a little bit earlier, so I don't have to be in such a rush, and we can sit down and we can really I can pull a little bit more for you guys, and we can. You're welcome. You're very welcome. And yeah, we can have a little bit more time. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, and I appreciate you. Okay, thank you so much for your time and all those likes and your energy exchange with me. I don't take it for granted, and I look forward to the time that we can spend again soon, okay? Peace. See you soon, okay? Bye.